It's lunchtime soon and I have nowhere else to be. I locked his door. Oh my gosh. Camden raises his eyebrow. I think we all did. Yes, today we are back with the next part of Stay the Night on the episode app. Y'all don't even know how excited I have been for this. And trust me, I know how excited y'all have been. Y'all have been blowing up my comments saying, stay the night, stay the night, stay the night. I hear you. Trust me, I hear you. We're gonna be staying the night. Also, please excuse my lamp. It went out. It did not stay the night. It's been doing the most recently. But in the last one, Luna and Camden, after all the years, 5, now 6 years, finally reunited after she vanished on him. She got up and left. He was heartbroken. All these years later, they reunited. At first, he's been out. He's been like, He zoomed off in his car when she was like, Camden, wait. But now it looks like she's going to try to win him back and he's intrigued. So we're going to see what happens. Please go follow the amazing author Ogray. Her Instagram is in my description box down below. And without further ado, let's start the drama. Okay, so we're on to the next day. I'm assuming, did last night really happen? What was the result? Are you singing and try to win my heart? Yes. Okay, we saw this. I look forward to seeing you try. Isn't it funny how that's exactly what happened when she moved in originally 6 years ago? And are you free tomorrow? Nope. The day after tomorrow. Times have changed, Luna. I'm a busy millionaire managing an empire now. He's definitely not making it easy for me. Then what about after work? I have the Night Society. Oh, he getting close. He leans in closer as a devious smirk spreads across his face. Camden whispers into my ear, his hot breath sending shivers down her spine. And you're not invited. Oh, can I at least get your number? Oh, let's not forget that I'm your boss now. That's highly inappropriate. Okay, so he's going to be playing hard to get. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him because I'd be salty too. What are we doing? But he wasn't against the idea. Luna, are you with us? Oh, I wasn't paying any attention. What should I say? I am so sorry. As I was saying, the Aldridge Library was a huge success and it's time for us to move on to our next project. We'll be acquiring an orphanage at Brooks Bay. But first we'll have to organize a fundraiser for it. I have a completely crazy idea and I'm going to need you guys to double down on it. I would like the fundraiser to be held at the Night Society. Oh, they're like, oh my gosh, Night Society? What in the world is that? Never heard of it. Don't even act like y'all don't know what this is. Don't even act like it. Everybody knows what it is. Oh, drop the act. Everyone knows the Night Society, but how many actually get to be a part of it? Tickets to that place would fly off the shelf. We can price it at thousands of dollars and anyone in high society would still be clamoring for it. We have to take advantage of that. But first, we'll have to get Mr. Aldridge to agree to it. It's going to be a tough battle, especially since for some reasons the foundation isn't Mr. Aldridge's favorite branch of the business. But I'm hopeful enough that I've already arranged a presentation with them next week. So let's get cracking. Okay, wait. I feel this is foreshadowing. She's going to try to win the invitation. I think that's what she's going to try to do. I could be mistaken, but we're going to find out. I guess it's going to have to wait. Either that or maybe because she's going there. I don't know, 1 week later. Thank you so much for giving us some of your time, Mr. Aldridge. What is this about? It was refreshing to watch Camden at work. He seems like a different person altogether. He hardly casted a glance in my direction and I was silently thankful for that. The foundation would like your help for our next fundraiser. We'd like to hold it at the Night Society. No. But Mr. Aldridge, hear us out. We've prepared a proposal. The answer is still no. You should know that I draw a very clear line between business and pleasure. But, end of discussion. Someone's in a pissy mood. Look at those eye bags. Even his perfect features can't mask them. I'd be pissed too. Oh, Harold? I hear the man doesn't sleep. Do you think he's a vampire? One could say. He does have something called the Night Society, and I'll let him bite my neck anytime Luna's sitting there thinking I wish he was bite my neck. Okay, what if she's gonna step up? Do you really think it's a good idea for something as sacred as the foundation to be associated with the Night Society? No, but I've heard enough. Thank you for making your way down with your team today, but this isn't viable. I'd be more than happy to support something else, just not this one. Let's go. Luna's gonna... Is she gonna do something? Just give me 5 minutes alone with him. Can I help you? There was something commanding about the way he said my name that had me straightening my back and saying attention. Luna, this is your chance, girl. It's been 5 years. It's time to stand up for yourself. It's time to not be meek and hide and scared. This was Mr. Aldridge talking. Have you been sleeping well? I don't know what's going on in your head, but like I said, I draw a clear line between business and pleasure. They were saying that you'd be less temperamental if you had sleep. We worked really hard on the proposal. What if you slept on the idea? Are you mocking me right now? I haven't slept in a long time. No, of course not, Mr. Aldridge. He bit down on his bottom lip as expressing a smile. What's so funny? What are you suggesting, Miss Davis Yang? It's lunchtime soon and I have nowhere else to be. I locked his door. Oh my gosh. Camden raises his eyebrow. I think we all did. This is highly inappropriate. No, God, no, I didn't mean to. It's not what you think. I just thought that maybe you could take a nap with me around. It seems I still have that effect on you. How do you know that? Were you the one at my party that night so I didn't dream that? I don't know what you're talking about. Stop lying, Luna. Just say yes. Leave the proposal on my table and I'll look through it when I have the time. Thank you, thank you. You know how you won't give me your number? I left mine inside. I love it. He agreed to look at it when he has the time. Okay, so things are getting a little cute. But I'm assuming he's going to go for it. Let's be honest here. Oh, he's definitely not in the mood today. What is it, Jake? I know your policy about not working overtime, but your schedule for this week is packed and there's no other way. Leave the files on my desk and I'll look through them tonight. Then the Night Society. Send my apologies to my guests. I'm on it. Okay, it's going to be a long night. What I'd give to sneak some shut-eye in between. My eyes fell in the folder. Normally I just bite the bullet, but he's gonna call Luna when a tasty fruit is dangled in front of me. He's gonna do it. Is Luna here? And there she is. We're getting places. Just so we are clear, this has nothing to do with the Foundation's proposal. Very clear. This is just a test. Who was I kidding? I could already feel myself drifting off as I caved into the sweet, sweet drowsiness that was washing over me. Wake me up in an hour. He's already asleep. He looks so peaceful. I don't know how to feel about this. On one hand, I feel a strange sense of pride knowing that I still have this effect on him. On the other, my heart aches to know that he went 6 days without a good night's rest. I still question myself sometimes. Am I simply clinging on to the happy memories we shared or the fact that we parted on unresolved terms? Why haven't I moved on? So much has changed. Why am I out to win the heart of a man I barely know? How do I know he isn't just stringing me along out of spite for what I did to him? If I were in his shoes, I'd find it hard to even forgive myself. Does he even have any feelings for me still? Is it all just my wishful thinking? The thing is, but seeing him like this caused any doubts in my head. He seems a little uncomfortable. I should let him lie on my shoulder, girl. But see what Luna needs. Luna needs to eventually have a talk with him. I feel she feels this way because she left unresolved. There was no resolve to anything. And they've never eventually had that resolve. I know Camden said at one point he was kind of like, I don't care to hear what you say or whatnot. It doesn't matter anymore. But it does. I think it still does. Even if it doesn't necessarily change anything, I think he deserves to know why you dipped on the first time. That's just my opinion though. Camden, it's time to wake up now. 5 more minutes. Camden. I was taken aback by how close our faces were, our lips only inches apart, but I couldn't turn away. Oh my gosh, what's gonna happen next? Gonna be a little smooch? A little extra credit? Or I guess overtime in this case. I snuck a glance at him, and while the sleep hasn't worn off him completely, his dark gaze was so intense that my toes curled with anticipation. He was just as unnerved as I was. The air felt heavy between us. I was afraid to move, to breathe, to even blink. It felt as even the slightest movement would ruin this moment. Yet I craved for more. We surrendered to our desires as we leaned in closer. Our lips hovering dangerously close. Just a bit more. He's teasing you. This is so awkward. Mr. Aldridge, are you still here? I brought you coffee. Leave it and go. Are you sure you don't want me to stay with you? Oh, I've got it under control. I was wondering where she went. Why is he? Can I just express how thankful I am that you're doing this? It's only right. I know they say that you're grumpy, but Jake, I have work to do. I'll be on my way now. Jake, dip. Oh my gosh. Very funny. I should be leaving too. You should. What's going to happen now? Are you free tomorrow night? Oh my gosh, wait, are they going to meet? Oh my gosh, they're going to meet. Do something tomorrow night. Yes. Thank you for giving us another chance, Mr. Aldridge. The Dusk Society. Like you said, what happens at the Night Society should stay behind closed doors. You would know. I've invited you before. I didn't know that you were into that. Right. It's most definitely not appropriate for the Foundation's image, but the Dusk Society is the exact opposite of that. It'll still be held at night, but at a complete different location with very different but appropriate activities. It's in no ways associated with the Night Society, formally. But since the Aldridge Foundation is hosting it, guests would be inclined to believe that it's as elusive as my Night Society, especially if you have my full support. You're selling them hopes without the promise of delivering. It's scheming yet brilliant. This is exactly why I hired you. I only want what's best for the Foundation since you put me in charge of it. Go ahead with it. I will not disappoint you. I look forward to seeing what you and your team have planned. Out of curiosity, what made you decide to give our proposal a chance? What's he gonna say to this? I slept on it. With Luna, when he asked if I was free tonight. Oh, she's with the dogs. This is not what I was expecting. He's definitely getting back at me, isn't he? Oh, but she loves those dogs. Mr. Aldridge informed me that you'd be coming over tonight. It's no wonder Lucia took a liking to you immediately. You are important to Mr. Aldridge after all. But here they are. Huh? What? You're here to walk his dogs for him, no? You're the new dog nanny he hired, right? Those were his instructions. Oh, Miss Luna Shook. She's the dog nanny, y'all. He's definitely getting back at me. But it's okay, because they're so cute. Honestly, I have no problems walking this cutie. Oh, but this cutie. I'd be lying if I said Shadow doesn't intimidate me. He doesn't seem to want to open up to me either. You know what? Should I do something about it? You know what? Bribe him with the treat. How about a treat, Shadow? Did he want it? He doesn't seem too interested. Well, oh no. Wait, Shadow, where are you going? Come back, boy. Uh-oh. It's a little dark there. Let's go get Shadow back. It's okay, Lucia's here. She's gonna protect you. The streets were darker than I prefer, but the fear that Shadow could be in trouble kept me going. Lucia must have sensed that I was nervous. I could tell that she slowed down and was trotting along beside me at my pace. She would also occasionally brush up against me, sharing her warmth. Dogs are so sweet. We do not deserve them. The dark felt less intimidating with her beside me. And call it a motherly instinct if you will, but the desire to find Shadow and ensure his safety kept the fear away. Shadow, where are you? Then I heard them. Footsteps. It sounded like they were coming from behind, and they were headed right towards me. Excuse me? Miss. Get away from her. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.